Well, my friends, I'm back with another video. Viewing season 3 of My Hero Academia. I saw if I posted anything on my main channel, or on this channel for quite a bit. Don't give me new season 2, episode 2 did release today, but I decided to leave that. Our views on Go Rush. Also, some Kinojo can't really get till tomorrow afternoon. Oh, maybe not the afternoon, because I got some things going on. I need to go somewhere. Like, I think I need going to the bank to talk about some things with money or something. I don't remember what it was called, but yeah. Sorry it's late till tomorrow, because late until Wednesday for a reason. Because I want to binge. Because I started watching season 3 on Monday. Wait. Yeah. I started watching it Monday evening. And well, I decided to binge watch. I made a decision to actually binge watch My Hero Academia season 3. I could have done it today. Started doing it today, but I wanted to do it anyway because I want to get it over and done with. Because I do want to keep reviewing this series. I do, and so I could get out to season 7X and prepare for season 7 when that actually gets a release date. So I'm excited for that. And that's going to be my strategy for My Hero Academia from now on. Season 4 and Season 5 I'll binge watch throughout the night. Well, not entire night. Until I get down to one disc. Like, if I'm watching, I'll at least get down to 2 discs per night. That's a great strategy. I'm getting through it pretty quickly. So yeah, I've been watching My Hero Academia a lot. It's kind of my second favorite anime right now. Overall, and a lot of anime I enjoy, but One Piece is most cherished to me. But My Hero Academia is second right now as my favorites. That's just the great storytelling, the fun characters. Like, compare the characters on season 3 back in season 1. See how much they changed a little bit. Anyway, I'll let you know as well. Depends on the time I come home tomorrow. So I may do videos a little earlier than usual tomorrow. Because I'll be leaving around 10 o'clock in the morning. Around 10 or so in the morning. So, yeah. I don't know how long it's going to be though. Maybe I'll be there for quite a while. We'll see. But yeah. So season 3 is one of the best. Oh, there's almost 10 seasons out there. Mainly because of the story. This is an epic arc. The first 2 discs go over the summer camp arc, the training camp arc, and the provisional license arc. So 2 storylines for 4 discs. And like happy to report, no problems on my season 3 DVD. As I mentioned in my season 2 review, I had a little problem with it. Like, on the episode Yaoyoro's Rising, the subtitles froze after Tokoyami and Sue's battle was over. I don't know why that happened. It's because my first time watching it in Japanese. The episode is moving, it's just the subtitles that froze. Maybe someone with the subs on it? I don't know. Might be the DVD that problem, but when I get the PlayStation, so I'll check the Blu-ray version of the episode just to give it a good check. So yeah. Also, during the second last story of the season, there's also a one-off episode that is unique. I'll go over that later though. Anyway, season opens up with a fun little episode about Well, Mineta and Kaminari find an excuse to use the pool because the girls are there. Gotta use it. And if you know Kaminari and Mineta, they are pals. They want to see the girls in swimsuits. And, well, they managed to... And, well, they obviously would have been denied. It was just the two of them, so... You kind of dragged Deku into this. Without him really knowing anything. Pure-hearted Deku. I gotta say, the characters are really fleshed out a little more now. You know, they don't get focused. We come to know them a lot more better in Season 1. Which is understandable. Season 1 was like 13 episodes long. So we gotta focus more on you. As the series goes on, we gotta get more of these characters. You know? Get your own back. Let's see their growth. Hey. Well, everyone gets to go to camp. The ones who failed their written test have to do makeup tests there. It's kind of funny. And say, I like the Japanese cast the most. The third cast is alright. I like them. Like, one of the voice actors is Colin Klinkenberg. I think I said that wrong, actually. May know her as the voice of Monkey D. Luffy in the Funimation dub of One Piece. More than those iconic roles. And coincidentally, she was also, her Japanese counterpart, Mayumi Tanaka, was in both One Piece and Dragon Ball, like Sonny Strait. Literally playing the same character. Like, the voices of Luffy and Usopp both played the role of Krillin. That's no joke. It's very coincidental. But man. And ever since she started playing Luffy in around 2007, I think, she became a Funimation regular, appearing in love the modern anime. Right. What topic? Class B became main characters too. I'm like, so they're fun in all nights. Anyway, so Aizawa asks help. Since they want to keep this whole thing a secret from only some teachers know about the place. Keep villains from finding out. They ask pro heroes. The ones the wild pussycats. Don't ask. Right, there are 4 of them, but 2 of them are here right now. And don't like to be called old. There's actually a kid with them. He's almost a little portrait in his arc. And I said it on the first part of the day, get through the typos of, well, land monsters created from the rocks and stuff. Took them hours to beat, to get through. Learning about that kid that was with them, his name's Kota. He's actually the nephew of the brown hair pussycat. I forgot her name, okay. No, her correct's telepath. Kota really does not like heroes. I swear I heard this Japanese voice somewhere. I don't know, it just sounded familiar to me. I don't know. Right. I may actually... I got... Now I think about it, I got something to do on Friday as well. But Saturday and Sunday, I'll be upstairs. So, I can actually binge watch My Hero Academia all those 2 days. Yeah, I can actually get through them those 2 days. Just depends. Anyway, they go for quirk training to increase their bodies may go stronger, but the quirks are still gone a little weaker. So they must train to use their quirks at all times. Class B's also on the trip too. They're training too. Not all the villains are plotting against something. New members of the League of Villains. We don't know information about Kota's parents were actually heroes. But they died in line of duty. Kota was too young to understand, and that's probably why he hates heroes. And it's understandable for someone his age. His parents sacrificed themselves for the greater good. And that's respectful. Kota was a little boy, really young. He didn't understand that. So yeah. I mean, learn who the killer is. We'll get to that. So yeah, all doing some quick training. And one night after doing some beer testing, the balance attack. No danger going on. Deku knowing where Kota. I forgot his name then. Damn. He knows where Kota is. Yeah, some of them get knocked out. There's some great fights in this arc. I mean, Deku finds Kota under attack by a villain who uses the muscle fibers of his body to increase his strength. It's literally a Kiniku man. Kiniku means muscle in Japanese. According to English translations, like the Kiniku man. You heard of Kiniku man, right? The idiotic superhero who's also a wrestler. And like Spartan. You may not, but you may recognize his son, Kid Muscle. If you're a kid who grew up with anime in the 2000s. This book is actually dubbed Kiniku Man Nisei, aka Ultimate Muscle. But that's not what I was talking about. I got distracted. I'm learning that this muscle guy. Anyway, we learned this Kaniku Man, and so I cannot resist the joke. We learned this guy actually is the reason Kota's parents died. He killed them. His quirk is very strong. Deku does his best to fight him, even injuring his arm in the process. Again. Seasons give up. Kota's hope Deku gains courage to fight, confidence to fight once more, and oversees the limit of 1 for all. 1,000,000%. 100 couldn't do it. 1,000,000 can. It was epic. Deku has got two broken arms now. His other broken arm came from the punch of that muscle guy. A very strong punch. Deku ends up running into Shoji, who's trying to help Tokoyami, whose quirk is out of control at night. As you know, as mentioned in the UA Sports Festival arc, Dark Shadow can, depending on the time specific points, like light, it's more weaker but it's easy controllable, but dark is stronger but hard to control. Well, the whole situation, it kind of lost control. Tokoyami kind of lost control. It's in danger. But Deku managed to think of a way to help him. And meanwhile, Uraraka and Sue confronted against another member of the League of Villains, Toga. And trust me, this girl is going to be important. We don't even know her quirk, but she's insane. Like to see people she likes bleed. She's a dangerous killer. And another guy that's kind of important who uses blue fire, who has stitches or something on his body, like they're a different part of him, just placed on him. And we actually do learn about him in the current season, season 6. But I do not know anything, so if you do know, do not spoil it for me. I want to get there myself. Season 7, 5 and 7, 6 are blind reviews, including the 3rd movie. They're blind reviews for me. Anyway, after that, actually Deku's Toga makes her escape. So, help out Uraraka and Seal. They managed to calm Tokoyami down. At this point, they figure out what's going on. That's the muscle guy talking. You know, they have the Bakugirl, who he and Todoroki are facing against a criminal. You know, Tetsu, another guy with a unique ability similar to Kirishima's Hane, but still, faces up against another member of the League of Villains, who uses the gas tax, but managed to win thanks to the help of the big sister of Class B. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway, Johnny got Bakugirl. Aizawa is not a situation. Thanks to Deku. And he's taking care of Cola right now. And one of the little pussycats goes missing. Forgot to mention, one of the pussycats is a giant, big, muscular man. Seems like he's from a different genre too. They even comment on that. Anyway, the pussycat with green hair, goes missing and blood left behind. Anyway, somehow, even though they were guarding him, in Bakugirl and Tokyomi ended up getting captured by the villains. After a struggle, they managed to catch it, get away with Bakugirl. Everyone feels like they failed in that. Anyway, Aizawa did give them permission to use their quirks with them and themselves. Somehow the villains infiltrated, and the UN got a lot of bad press from people. As Clear Mike points out, there has to be a traitor in the school. Only those in the school knew about where the location of the training camp was. That's the only, but yet the villains somehow found it. So I agree, there must be a traitor, but who? Well, Deku's and Yagirosu are both covered in the hospital after being injured in battle, and Deku's arm is more damaged even more. Now he's got scars on his a little bit upper and a skin scar, type of scar down here. And 2 or 3 more. If he breaks his bones 2 or 3 more times, he won't be able to use his arms again. And Deku's mother is definitely worried. Everyone's frustrated. Kirishima suggests a plan. Kirishima and Todoroki both have a plan. And see if Deku's in. See, during the battle, Yaoyorosu managed to stick a tracker on one of the villains who was a Nomu apparently. It's tough rounds. I mean, this arc is tense. Enoch criticized them. They were going to do the same thing he did. During the Hero Killer Stain arc, Ina went crazy for revenge for his brother to take down Stain. Revenge helped him out, make sure. So he doesn't see his friends do the same thing. And, they already told the Yaoyorosu they were a tracker, but they had to wait from his side. Sometime later, Kirishima and Todoroki wait outside the hospital. Yaoyorosu comes out with Deku. Deku's made up his mind. He's gonna rescue Bakugirl. Ida and Yaoyorosu decide to tag along. Make sure they don't get into any fights. Any slightest fights, they'll be going straight back. Meanwhile, the pros are busy preparing to go to the locations. Well, the villains are trying to get Bakugirl to join them, but he refuses. In disguise, the five characters sneak about. Sneak out of the factory, see a bunch of no moves being made. The villains raid anyway. All Might and the other Gran Torino and other heroes invade the hit base of the League of Villains. capturing them. And the normal factory taken down. Seems like it's over, but more normal show up at the lower, even though the factory's been taken down. And they can't get in contact with the factory that was taken down by Best Genius and Mount Lady and some other heroes. I don't know why. Bakugirl gets captured again when the villains teleport away with her. And the other one behind this, All for One, who finally shows up. After All Might manages to get there in time, he can't base his All for One, but can't fight at its full strength because Bakugirl's there. I was kind of thinking about Deku, and he managed to rescue Bakugirl. You see, All Might could go at full strength, the League of Villains managed to escape as well. During the fight is a real sub-in. Tomoe Shigaraki is actually the grandson of the previous holder of One for All, prior to All Might. I mean, she was killed by All for One. Now, seeing that backstory, I actually like to see it expanded into a movie. My Hero Academia, All Might, the Origin All Might, or whatever. Tashinori All Might. It's just, like, I'd like to see a movie about All Might's origin. More detail, you know? Of when he first got, like, what was his life like before getting One for All, before meeting the teacher. I'd like to see that expanded, because there's a lot of potential stories to be told set All Might's younger years before of how he became the hero he is, symbol of peace. I'd actually like to see that. All Might's journey to become the symbol of peace as a story. Tell me, do you guys want to see that? And the fight is one of the best fights of the series. Okay, I'm not going to spoil much of it. You just have to watch it yourself. All Might uses all what is left of All for One for All, and defeats All for One in a most satisfying way ever, even though his identity is being revealed to the public. And he turns to the camera and says, next is your turn. Even before he was talking about the villains, but Deku knows he was talking about. That's not what he meant. And you can tell Bakugirl suspects something, as some lines he say later. So now to protect the students from dorm, UA has come up with a dorm system. Other than some of the characters' families, say Jiro's family, they're unique in their own way. One of the interesting families we see is Bakugirl's. He definitely takes after his mother, especially in personality. Like, Bakugirl's such a dick. He's not a bad guy, he's just an ass. But with All Might now retired, that makes the new #1 hero end of her, but that makes him pissed. He doesn't want to get it like that. He refuses to accept it. And well, Enderman's going to get something relevant in the next season. Be sure, look, that'll be towards the end of it. But, yeah. And well, the one with Deku's mother was a brilliant one, showing how much she cares for her son. I'm not gonna do much on that. Just go watch it yourself. It's great. Alright, a few years ago, Matt Pat from the YouTube channels, Film Theory, Game Theory, Food Theory, and now Style Theory, made a video about All Might's secret quirk before One for All. And if you're a My Hero Academia fan, I suggest checking it out if you already gone far in the manga, of course. Because there's going to be some spoilers if we not even watch the series. Or like most of the series at that point. I think so. Might be spoilers related chapters in the manga. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, interesting. Go check it out. Alright, now for a professional license exam. Or something. Exam to make them give them their licenses to become pro. They need to learn their own ultimate moves. Deku, they all get upgraded outfits, including Deku. Deku must come up with his own style now. And a little bit of advice on All Might saying he's still copying too much. So yeah, Deku managed to figure it out and create his shoot style. And his new look isn't bad. So after some training, they're ready for the exam and meet two other schools that have come forward. I'm sure they're going to be more recurring characters. What else? They do appear in the next season. Sort of. And the exam, so yeah, they enter the exam. It's a brilliant arc. And 10th first part, they managed to pass. All of Class 1A managed to pass. And next up, and the second and final one is a rescue operations. That's funny in its own right. And King Orca, Dan Orca, is a hero that is commented on that he looks like a villain. And he's going to be the villain for this test. He's going to be the villain for this test. While the story cuts off there a bit. Because the next episode takes a break from that. When you are an anime original, a special episode. It doesn't seem like special, it's just a one-off episode, but it was a nice break to the whole tense situation of the story arc. Some people may hate it, some people don't, but this episode was kind of important because it ties into the film that was coming out at the time. But here's the thing, only the start and end of the episode, it ties into the movie. The entire episode is just basically a training exercise featuring a few of our main characters. Like, only including Deku, Ida, Todoroki, Bakugirl, Uraraka, and Sue. But I don't know why Sue's in there. If they're supposed to tie into the film. Because she doesn't really do anything in the film. Like, she is in the film, but she doesn't do anything. But I'll explain why when I review the film. So the start of the episode, after the introduction segment by All Might and Matt Deku, which takes place at the end of July before the summer camp. Given a data point of time of this, like how the episode gives a point in time, so why in the movie where does this take place? So All Might, Cement, and late midnight watching a special about All Might's past, which actually shows footage from the film. So yeah, I'm sure people who were aware of the promotion at the time will know that's a scene from the movie, just how good the animation is. But I'll get to that point sometime in the future. Maybe tomorrow. And the ending, because after the whole exercise is over in a comedic way, All Might receive some raise the email he received early on in the episode but couldn't reveal due to the class. He's invited by the daughter of his close friend, David Shield, named Melissa. David Shield, let's not talk about them much here. Because they're more important in the movie. Just say, Dave is All Might's good friend. So yeah, after that, he's invited. So Melissa invites All Might to the island to surprise her father, and has to take Deku with him, which is part of his training to control One for All as summon. I mean, they leave right away in the end of the episode. It's funny, it's a one-off thing. So yeah. Now we're back to the story. Our tense battle, including with Todoroki, the test is over, and and they managed to pass, except for Bakugirl and Todoroki. I understand Bakugirl. I mean, come on. It was about rescuing civilians, and you know Bakugirl's attitude. Of course he failed. But Todoroki, one of the main reasons is because he was butting heads with another school, a different school student that has a grudge, doesn't really like his dad much, or him. For a reason I'm not going to go much detail about. If you watch the series, you know what I mean. So yeah. Anyway, before the test on the moves, there was an episode about them moving into the dorms. And well, doing this whole thing, Mr. Aizawa actually talks about two people in the class that actually very unique in their own way. He's talking about Deku and Bakugirl, and Deku's influence actually helps the other characters out. Yaoyorozu helps Yaoyorozu in a way in her fight. You know, figure out what he would do. His influences on the other characters works well, and other characters got great moments in this arc. I'd say it's really cool. I guess that's why I like Shonen Jump more. I guess with its combat, its characters. I don't know. Maybe because I don't watch enough Kodansha anime. Maybe because I don't watch Kodansha anime, alright? Yeah, I don't watch so much Kodansha anime. I watch my Attack on Titan seasons 1 and 2. Fairy Tail. Even Zero. Watched Bear of Master recently. Not recently, but still. Watched one episode of Fire Force. That's all I could think about Kodansha. And again, I watched Seven Deadly Sins too, all of it. I just have not watched the recent movie yet. So yeah. They're the biggest rivals. Well, there's actually a villain in the series called Twice who is obviously inspired by Deadpool with his insane personality. Just minus the 4-4 breaks. And it's a shame that Deadpool did not reference that in his own manga. Yes, Deadpool has a manga. I reviewed it on my manga channel. Deadpool Samurai. Remember, 2 volumes and 15 chapters. Published in Weekly Shonen Jump as a collaboration between Marvel and Shueisha. Oh boy, Marvel really shot themselves in the foot with that. But look, it's a whole thing online, but I suggest giving the manga a read. It's really funny. It's so Deadpool. I'd like to see an animation, but I doubt it. But yeah, like the only Deadpool things we have are the freaking films. So yeah. So anyway, now Bakugirl and Todoroki have to take up makeup exams. So, hey, after everything, Bakugirl actually challenges Deku to a fight, taking him to the location they fought all the way back in season 1, as the episode titled Deku vs. Bakugirl Part 2. This is the second part to their fight, which began in season 1. I like the idea. And at Bowhands. There's definitely going to be a part 3 sometime in the future. Reason the one training areas and stuff is because if they go out, future will stop him. Deku refuses to play, but he ends up fighting too. It's a brilliant fight, in my opinion. I'm not going to spoil who wins. Just know, it's not who you expect. I would say it's one of the great last fights of the season. Since Bakugirl figure out about one for all. Since what Deku accidentally told him in season 1. You know, Bakugirl has some pent up emotions too. And this fight actually releases stress on him. You know, I'm not basically all my minds come for him and tells him everything all one for all. So yeah, he does promise to keep it a secret. But when Aizawa punishes them with house arrest, Deku gets 3 days, Bakugirl gets 4. It's all fun. After Deku's 3 days are up, we learn about the professional mercenary licenses. And now be able to work with more heroes, work with pros again, but not like interns last time. If we treat more as pro heroes, they do more butt danger, which sets up the next season. And to demonstrate this, Aizawa introduces us to the big 3. One of them being Togata, who's important in his own right. He gets a big role in the next season. His quirk allows him to, well, basically phase through anything, like grounds, walls and stuff. But has his own drawbacks too. He can't breathe or hear properly when phasing through. And when he returns his body back to normal, he gets propelled straight back out. And his quirk is pretty useless. It wasn't that strong when he was young, but he trained it up. I don't like that to know that. It's pretty inspiring. And he gets great moments in season 4. Looking forward to talk about that. Oh God. Now I can hear him howl. He does this every fucking night. Ugh. Why are we still keeping that damn dog? I don't like him. 7 hours, he's my fucking sisters. Again, she doesn't take care of him properly. Sorry, where was I? Who inspires Deku more? To go strong. Because the League of Villains is made up with a dangerous bow, the antagonist for the first half of season 4. Catching the attention of another character who will become important too. A guy who introduced or Gran Torino mentions must be All Might Sidekick. He's a very stern guy with hair like that, glasses, a suit. Just by the design you can tell he's straight-laced. But he's not a bad character. We'll get to know him. I'll talk more about him in season 4. But yeah, that was season 3. I enjoyed it. I'd say it's one of my favorite seasons of My Hero Academia. Just with all the action. So yeah. Of course, that's it for season 3, but we're technically not done yet. Before I move on to season 4, I got one thing to talk about. Got this to review next. My Hero Academia 2 Heroes. The first movie ever of My Hero Academia. So I do not know if the Spy Family movie is going to be like this. You know, an original story but canon to the series. Or just a non-canon movie. Which you haven't had in quite a while, really. The only anime shown anime that I can think of that has a non-canon movie is One Piece. So yeah, but this will be reviewed next time. I just do not know how long the film's gonna last. So yeah, I'll probably be watching it tomorrow. So yeah, you see the cover. These are the characters focused on in the movie. I'll give my theory on why when I review it. Most likely be tomorrow once I'm done with the whole thing. I've still got other reviews to do as well. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Be up to date with what's concerned in the future. And at the time of recording, it's 2:38 in the morning. As I know, it's late. As I said, I'm gonna get binge through all the discs until I'm gonna binge through the first two discs at night, no matter how late it is. That's my strategy from now on. I want to see how that goes for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But yeah, thank you guys. I'll see you all next time for Yu-Gi-Oh! Go Rush, and Tokyo Mew and Dr. Stone. You get it right. Kill Phoenix out.